Good night.
How's it going, you sexy beasts? My name's Sexy and we are back with OB50 patch preview today. So they just released the video on what's going to be happening, and there are some big changes coming to Paladins. All these changes should have been implemented a long time ago, and let's just jump right into a couple of these changes. So for starters, they do have even more sprays coming. So I think that's like another 40 or 30 sprays coming, so I'm glad to see that everybody's having a good 5 or 6 sprays now. That is awesome, and a lot of them look really cool. Also, they have finally, they've had this announced for so long, but finally they have the custom announcer packs. They have one for Evie, BK, and the last lead developer of Paladins, Drybear.
Welcome to Paladins. You have died a dishonorable death. Annihilation!
Welcome to Paladins. You actually won. Wow. Your teammates are feeding.
And to me, they sound really good. My favorite is actually the Evie one, so definitely look out for those. Next, coming into some kind of skins here, they have a Shaolin, Vigilante, and Guardian skin. Kind of the superhero theme for Shaolin, and again, it just looks really good, and I'm really glad that they're kind of putting a bit of work in kind of the look of these characters, and not just doing like recolors and stuff like that. So that looks really good. They also have a Buck Wild skin. Yes, that's the name of his ult, but it's called the Buck Wild skin. It is a wrestler type skin. Everybody in my stream, which I was doing on Wednesday there and Thursday, thought that this was going to be a new champion, but no, this is just a new skin, and it looks really good, and I like the voice line for that one too. And then they have a Star Glam Evie skin, which is kind of like the 80s vibe for Evie. This is only a rare skin actually, so you can just go and directly purchase this one that they were saying, so that's really cool. You can do that. And this is also, guys, this is going to be the final patch with the Colossal Chest in it. So if you don't have anything in the Colossal Chest, definitely try to pick up what you want. They probably will still have the things on sale in another chest somehow, but they're not going to have it in the Colossal Chest. Colossal Chest is getting rid of. There is a new chest coming in. It doesn't take over Colossal Chest, but it's like the overgrown chest and everything. This one's called the Rekt Chest. It looks like Nerf guns. It's only just for weapons, and they have a spray, and it looks really cool. They have all these Nerf guns for, I think they said 9 champions. They have one for Cassie. They have one for Kanessa, Buck, and Victor. They just all look really cool, and they fire off these little darts, and again, they just look really cool. Getting some balances and bug fixes, which again, I think this is probably one of the biggest things, and I'm so happy. Not to bash Drybear or anything, but it didn't seem like he was worrying too much about the bug fixes, but now having Hi-Rez Martini in there, it seems like he just wants to give the people what they want, and right now people want bug fixes in the game because Paladins is very buggy. So getting right into it, probably one of the biggest and highly demanded bug fixes is Androxus-Reversal is finally fixed. So now when you're walking backwards with Androxus-Reversal, you will not get shot through your reversal, and you will not die through it, which thank God, because I know I've had so many people tell me about that, and it's just a huge bug fix they finally did. You still can get shot in the back, because I have seen people getting shot in the back before, and they're like, what the hell, they went through reversal. Your reversal is not a 360 shield. Your reversal is only, I don't think it's a 180 shield. That might be a 180, but just know that if you're getting shot in the back, you are gonna die, and it's not gonna counter your reversal. So next we got Buck. His health is going from 3,000 to 2,800, so down 200. He just seemed a bit too tanky, so that's good. I like to see that. Drogoz, another big thing, he now has lag compensation, so you know how impactful that was for Bomb King when Bomb King got his light compensation about 2 or 3 patches ago. He just annihilated everybody on the battlefield because he was just so liable at the time. You can actually hit your shots. Now with Drogoz having light compensation, I could definitely see him being crazy overpowered now. And it's just, I think they're probably going to have to nerf him a little bit when they see actually like how well he is doing. But I'm glad to see that. Next, for Drogoz 2, his salvo won't fail to fire all its rockets, so sometimes you'll notice you'll have a full clip, you'll click salvo, you'll fire it, and it might fire 1 or 2 rockets. Now they fixed that bug, so now it will fire every single rocket, and also your fire spit card, or sorry, your fit spire, now your Spitfire card now actually works, so it will actually stack up to how many pillars you hit, reducing the time of your fire spit. Fernando, same thing as Andro, it fixes the bug where damage is going through his shield when you're walking backwards, so that is fixed. That's going to help Fernando a little bit. Next is Inara, which she's getting a pretty decent buffs. So she's getting her walls increased deployable range from 60 to 80, and her stone spear now has gradual damage fall off. So her left mouse button, it won't just massively drop off at a certain point, so you'll go from 100 to say 50 at over 100 units. Now it's just gradual, so at like say 20 units you'll go down to 80 or something like that, right? It's not just a super bad fall off, it's just a gradual curve fall off now. Also, her legendary card Mother's Grace now grants debuff immunity with her right mouse button, so that's going to get rid of all cauterize, everything, so you can't be, that's gonna be a little overpowered, I think. I'm wondering, is that gonna counter out like Grumpy Bomb and stuff? Well, I'd like to see that. It's not a complete CC immunity, but it's I'm curious to see on how well that'll actually do, and if it's actually gonna bring Inara back into the meta a little bit. Makoa, his Dredge Anchor cooldown is going to be increased from 9 seconds to 11 seconds, and his alt, when the time it actually activates, is going from 0.5 seconds to 0.3 seconds, so you're going to get that full health 0.2 seconds faster now, and it's going to take you a bit longer just to get your Dredge Anchor, which I'm kind of happy to see. Like, Dredge Anchor is almost like an insta-kill most of the time, so having that not as often, and him being constantly picked all the time, first pick in a competitive scene, is just is a bit much. So glad to see they're trying to do stuff like that. Ceres, her right mouse button, her restore souls is decreased from 5 to 4 seconds, so giving her a lot, like an extra second cooldown, reduce second cooldown for her healing, so you can get a much more healing now. Also, her alt will now reduce the delay pull from 1.5 seconds to 0.5 seconds. So as soon as she throws that down, 0.5 seconds after that, you're going to get pulled in instead of 1.5 seconds. So that's pretty good, because yeah, it wasn't that hard to kind of counter her alt, and so now it's actually going to be a bit harder, and it doesn't go through shields. So just remember that, so that if you want to kind of counter her alt, you just kind of need a shield a little bit. Willow, this is one thing I've been wanting forever. Added her UI marker for the second seedling explosion. I was dying so often with that second seedling explosion, and I'm finally glad that they added that in. Like, that pissed me off so much. And finally, Ying's illusion reduced time to spawn illusion from 1 second to 1.2 seconds. So that just means when you put down your illusion wasn't giving heals off for a full second, and now it's going to give heals off 1.2 seconds. So just a slight little increase of the time that it takes for your healing to get off, just because Ying is such a reliable healer. Anyways, that is going to do it for OB50. I know this isn't a super big patch, it's just some really good things happened in this patch that I was glad to see. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like down below. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to punch that subscribe button in the face. I'm going to be streaming PTS as soon as it comes out, guys, so watch out for that. Hope you guys have a great, fantastic start of your weekend, and stay awesome. How is it going, you sexy bees? My name's Sixer, and today we reach 500 subscribers, guys. That is insane. Just because 2 months ago we reached 200 subscribers. Not